Asterisk. No one buys what you sell. They buy who you are, or who they wish they were. You're not broke because your product sucks. You're broke because you don't know how to get inside someone's mind and take control. In my last video, I gave you the 11 most in-demand digital products that can turn your phone into a cash printing machine. No degree, no fancy startup, just pure execution. But today, I'm going to show you how to use dark psychological tricks to sell any of them. Whether it's an ebook, a course, a template, coaching, or even digital air, you don't need to be a marketing expert. You just need to understand how to manipulate the human mind. And if you've ever been ghosted, ignored, or felt invisible, I'll show you how to flip the script and make people chase you. Subscribe right now, because this isn't just a channel, it rewires you. Let's stop pretending. Most of you watching this are not selling because you're trying to appeal to logic. But people don't buy with logic. They buy with pain, with insecurity, with lust, with fear. A man doesn't buy your fitness guide because it's scientifically backed. He buys it because he saw his ex with a guy who looks like a god, and he wants to punish himself into glory. A guy won't buy your side hustle course because it's beginner-friendly. He buys it because his parents still treat him like a child, and he wants to prove he can stand on his own. So what does this mean? You're not selling a product. You're selling an escape, a fantasy, a transformation. If your product doesn't speak to a man's emotional wound, you're invisible. And invisible doesn't get paid. The human brain has two modes. Rational mind, slow, logical, careful. Primal mind, fast, emotional, tribal. You want to sell? You speak to the primal mind. That means you trigger survival, fear being left behind. Status, desire to dominate. Sex, desire to attract or get revenge. Revenge, desire to prove someone wrong. Let me show you how. Instead of saying, this ebook will help you start freelancing, say, every day you scroll TikTok, someone your age just made $500 writing emails. You either join them or stay broke and bitter. Instead of, this course helps you grow your Instagram. Say, the girl who ghosted you follows guys with 50K followers. Why aren't you one of them? See the difference? One is logic. The other is warfare. The second one sells because it triggers shame, desire, and urgency. Number 1, emotional anchoring. Attach your product to a man's identity. Here's where it gets dark. People don't buy products. They buy identities. They buy stories that tell them they're not stuck forever, that they can become someone else, someone better, stronger, respected. And men, especially, they don't buy things to have more. They buy things to be more. That's your weapon. Your digital product is not an ebook. It's not a course. It's not a Canva template. It's a mask they wear. It's a symbol of the man they want to become. Let me show you what I mean. Example, selling a digital side hustle template. Most people say, start earning online with this easy template. No, that's weak. Here's how you say it if you want to hit him in the gut. You've spent your whole life playing it safe, clocking in, living on autopilot, shrinking your dreams to fit your paycheck. This isn't a template. This is your escape route. Your one chance to build without asking for permission. That's not a pitch. That's a calling. Why it works. You're not just selling him a tool. You're giving him the permission to evolve. You're saying, you're not buying this because you want a side hustle. You're buying this because you're tired of being a nobody. Now it's not just about money. It's about identity, freedom, revenge, reinvention. This is where marketing turns into war. The moment a man feels seen, the moment your product reflects the version of him that's hidden behind the pain, he doesn't just buy. He transforms. Slow, powerful tone. And when a man connects his rebirth to you, he doesn't just buy once. He follows you for life. Number 2, the illusion of scarcity. Why limited always works. Here's a dark psychological truth most marketers don't want you to know. Scarcity manipulates desire. Even if something is completely worthless, if it's about to disappear, it suddenly feels priceless. Men don't chase value. They chase what they might lose. This is how you flip the scarcity switch. Only 10 spots left. I only mentor 5 students a month. After Sunday, this is gone. Forever. Even if you relaunch it later, you don't tell them that. Because urgency is primal. It hijacks logic. It bypasses hesitation. It floods the brain with fear of missing out. You're not tricking them. You're just speaking the language their instincts understand. Why it works on men. Men don't fear failure as much as they fear regret. They'd rather lose money than lose time, status, opportunity, momentum. That's your pressure point. So when you're selling your course, your mentorship, your download, cut the time limit short, cap the spots, disappear after the drop, and watch how fast they start chasing you. Because once a man feels he's running out of time, he doesn't ask, "Do I need this?" He panics and asks, "What if I never get this chance again?" That's how you sell. Let me close with this. The modern world is a battlefield. Attention is currency. Emotion is your weapon. If you don't learn to sell using psychology, you'll get crushed by people who do. Every guru you follow, they're not just smart. They're using dark persuasion on you daily. Now, it's your turn. You want to sell your digital product? Learn to speak to the wound. Hijack emotion. Anchor identity. Create urgency. And never, ever sell with logic alone. Here's your challenge. Tonight, pick one of the 10 digital products I shared in the last video. Use one psychological trick from today. Craft your pitch. Then DM me, comment below, or tag me on your story. Show me your transformation. Let's build you into a dangerous man. Because in this game, you're either a manipulator or the manipulated. You choose. Comment, dominate, if you're ready to sell with power, not desperation.